of Sight Beyond Sight Entertainment. Let's go. Let's go. Welcome to the Sight Beyond Sight Entertainment Podcast. Here's your host, Pastor happyfeet.
Hey y'all, this is Leandria Johnson and you're listening to Pastor DJ happyfeet. Yes, sir.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, what's up, y'all? This is us, the crew. We're here to make it do what it do, to bring you inspiration and information. Come to make you laugh, cry, all kind of emotions. But as long as you know that you're getting inspiration. Is that a word?
Inspired.
Why?
Inspiration.
No, that sounds better. Like gooder.
Gooderer.
Yeah, the gooderer. Yes, but yeah, we're here to bring in, and this is a time after, this is President's Day.
Yes.
Only reason why I mentioned it because we had a president.
Oh.
And now we just don't. It's like you woke up in the one and then the next you just like, oh well, here we go. So we got TyBoogie in the building.
Yo.
What's going on?
Good. It's all good in the hood.
It is.
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Barely,
yeah. That's why.
Gotta turn me up.
Yeah, man. But you like up.
I'm on it.
Yeah. It's that mic though.
Oh.
Yeah.
Too little.
Yeah.
We know who needs a bigger mic.
Yeah.
Oh, yours sound good. Oh.
Oh, man. Mr. G, what's up, man?
I don't even know anymore.
You don't?
I really don't.
This is ready to be a bashful event for Mr. G, I believe. So, Mr. G, don't hold
So
back.
it's a normal episode, okay?
Yes.
Okay.
So don't be quiet on me.
We
Don't
go mention them oysters or nothing like that.
Yeah, we won't mention the oysters on the podcast.
The oysters.
Yeah. So about those oysters, Mr. G, that we're not going to mention.
We still on the intro. We ain't even got
Oh, damn. What's wrong?
She haven't even been introduced yet. Ladies and gentlemen, I think we're hot. Turn down a little bit. But we got a guest in the building today, and she's related to TyBoogie.
Yeah.
It's TyBoogie's cousin.
Yeah,
It's
cousin.
not from a kissing cousin making dozens.
From mothers.
Yeah.
Mothers, aunties.
What she
You know
said.
what I'm saying?
Yeah, and everything. So, time to let you tell her name.
You want that government?
Give her that
You
name.
want to introduce yourself.
what's
then. What you want to be
what's her
called?
name? What's her name?
Tisha. There we go.
Okay.
Got no last name? No.
We got Tisha in the building. Tisha's in the building. That's the street name. What'd you say, G?
Sounds like witness protection program. No
Right.
last names.
Yeah.
No last names.
No last names.
Too many people looking for me.
Yeah. That's a shame and a
If you know
scandal.
me, you know me.
And he been looking for you for a minute.
Uh-oh.
So where you been at?
Around the way, just chilling, working and stuff.
And you finally made it around this way.
I finally made it around this way.
So, Mr. G, that's Tanisha.
Who is
I'm
Tanisha?
Well, I mess up her name in a minute, boy.
Shout out to James, Mr. Jason
Oh, yeah. He said we got to get his name right, too.
Jason Barber.
Yeah. They're like the
So
barbershop.
we've been messing up his name for the
Just
past month.
butchering it for no reason. Just like, we just can't say barbershop. Like, we just don't know how to say that for some reason. But Tisha,
Yes.
that's Mr. G.
Hello, Mr. G. How are you?
I'm
Nice
doing
to
well.
meet
How are you?
I'm great.
Why are you laughing already?
I'm always laughing. You have to ignore her sometimes, If you know, you know. Just know. You know. That's just her.
Okay.
That is true.
Yeah. Okay, so y'all here on the show today. And I got a topic, and we're going to chit-chat about should there or should there not be any cameras in the classroom, anywhere from daycare to 12th grade, and what would be your reason for yes or no? So, but I think I might want to start with a trivia fact.
Sure.
Mr. G, are you ready?
Of course I'm ready.
You're not nervous, are you?
No.
Okay.
No.
Mr. G.
It's trivia. Nobody needs to be nervous with trivia.
Okay.
Nobody at all.
Got punked up since this weekend, ain't it?
Yeah. Yeah. See? You could have had, see, Tisha, if you was in the daggone bush, you could have had a Mr. G experience.
Now, how you gonna put me in it?
I'm sorry. I didn't
I
mean
just want, it's just about the oysters, you know?
Yeah, you're right.
Oh. That's all.
Just go.
Oh, Lord. I was just playing.
Come on, Mr. G.
Sight Beyond Sight podcast presents Random Trivia Facts with Mr. G.
All right, I have a couple of trivia facts. I'll start with the shortest one because I always have one that kind of goes around in different places, but it starts in one spot. The first one I want to talk about is someone someone we probably haven't heard on the mainstream, and her name is Allison Felix. She retired, I think, this past year from track and field. She has the most Olympic medals won out of anybody in track and field, with a total of 11. More than Usain Bolt, who's only got 10. She's got the most. She's got 7 gold, 3 silver, and 1 bronze. And she did it over a span of 3 Olympics. To take it a step further, in all world championship events, she has a total of 31 medals, making her the all-time winningest medal winner in track and field history. Nobody comes close to total number of medals she's won.
And I only ran a 100-yard dash.
When you did that?
Shoot, it was so long ago.
1989.
Yeah.
Slick Rick mentioned it.
He did?
We know ladies into taking the dash. But she's also known for a historic lawsuit against Nike, because at the time she was pregnant with her son. I think it's 2014. It was before the Rio de Janeiro Olympics, and they found out she was pregnant with her son. And they told her, quote, "We need you to get through this as soon as possible. And in the meantime, we're going to cut your pay 70%.
Oh.
And she said, "That's not right. You're punishing me for being pregnant." So she headed a lawsuit against Nike and settled out of court for at least $25 million.
Wow.
And they had the rules changed at Nike, and had the laws changed in all of sports that women can't be punished by reducing their salary just because they become pregnant.
Yeah.
Wow.
And so that's Allison Felix.
I mean, that's a good thing, man. What they
I
expect
can
for
know
her to freaking swallow? Okay. All right, Mr. G.
And the
Come on.
second one, the second one, in a roundabout way, deals with a lot of other characters, but it's mainly based around Willie Mae Big Mama Thornton, who got her start at the age of 14 behind the backs of her mother and father, who were very religious. Her mother was a Sunday school teacher, and her father was a preacher in Alabama. And when her mother died, she really felt what she felt, a calling to the blues. So she became a really strong blues singer with her role model, Bessie Smith. A little bit later, she ran across some people, the people who originally wrote the song Hound Dog, and they recorded it for her. And they wanted her to growl with it. And she said, and quote, nobody tell me how to sing a song. But she kind of bent a little bit. And that song, Hound Dog, her version of Hound Dog was the song that said really opened the door to what the sound of rock and roll became. Unfortunately,
It says she bent a little bit, though.
Unfortunately, she was usurped quickly. I'm going to keep on moving. She was usurped by Elvis Presley in his version of Hound Dog. Everybody's more familiar with Elvis Presley's version of Hound Dog, which came in 1956. Hers came in 1953. And it became a huge hit. Her version of Hound Dog stayed on the charts at number 1 for 7 straight weeks. And she had another big hit called Ball and Chain, which was covered by Janis Joplin. And she got a lot of credit for really putting out Ball and Chain. They said there are millions of people, people really covered her songs and made millions and millions and millions of dollars off of it. She saw a grand total of $700 worth of royalties off of those 2 big hits she had.
Wow. 720.
And she got 500 of that from Hound Dog. Wow. She basically died penniless in a grave. She's buried in Los Angeles, and I think this past year she was inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, not for her songs, but as a major contributor. Wow. Which is kind of a backhanded complimented way of saying it was your sound that really ushered in the sound of rock and roll, but the songs that we stole from you, we're not going to get credit for. Fast forward to Puff Daddy and the Family. Puff Daddy and the Family, everybody knows their I'll Be Missing You. I'll Be Missing You, their tribute to Biggie Smalls, to Notorious B.I.G. It samples Sting's Every Breath You Take, or the Police's Every Breath You Take.
Hand me that bottle.
Every Breath You Take was written solely by Sting, Gordon Sumner, the head man of the Police. What Diddy and all those guys did not do is get permission from Sting to record that song. If they had gotten permission, Sting would have been, the most he could have gotten was 25% royalties. But because they didn't get any royalties, because they didn't get permission, all the proceeds, all the profits, all the royalties of that song go to Sting. And at this time, that song has made over $200 million for Sting. Go forward a little bit more to Sir Mix-a-Lot. Sir Mix-a-Lot was a little down and out, and he decided to sell his rights that he had on Baby Got Back. And he was going to meet with the person who was going to buy it in Saudi Arabia. He was going to sell them for $10 million. He's going to sell his rights and all of his licenses and all the things that he had to Baby Got Back for $10 million. But a small little thing called 9/11 got in the way. And because 9/11 got in the way, it delayed the person flying into New York to meet him. It delayed him from flying to New York from Seattle to meet him. And then after that, they just kept missing each other, couldn't find the time to meet. So he decided, I'll hold on to him. 2 months later, Gap called and wanted to do a commercial based on Baby Got Back. And that started all of the songs and all the commercials and all the other entities that used Baby Got Back in a commercial. And then you got to include Nicki Minaj using Anaconda.
Do you think she do?
Nicki Minaj's Anaconda. What?
You think she do?
And that includes Nicki Minaj's Anaconda, which samples Baby Got Back. All in all, Baby Got Back by itself has made Sir Mix-a-Lot $100 million.
Ooh.
And he almost sold his rights because he felt a little down and out. Now he goes around telling these young rappers and young artists, don't be so quick to sell your rights because you think that $10-20 million in the bank instantly will cover you the rest of your life. You sell your rights at 24 and then by 30, you're destitute and you're working at a Starbucks trying to hold your life together. Hold on to your rights. That's something people in the industry won't tell, particularly black artists. If you have the rights to your song, hold on to them. Mm-hmm. Now, he said Universal still had the master, but because of that, because they had the master, he owed them a 33% cut. But still, after all that, he's left with $80 million. Wow. He's still off of Baby Got Back.
You think so?
Baby Got Back.
And those are the random trivia facts that I have for today.
Mr. G, y'all, give it up, Mr. G, and his trivia facts.
This has been Random Trivia Facts with Mr. G. Well done, sir. Well done.
This is DJ K. Liddy, and you are now rocking with Sight Beyond Sight Entertainment. Tap in, man.
So, ladies and gentlemen, we're here to talk about a couple of things and anything in between. Anything in between. All right, here we go. So, should there or should there not be cameras in the classroom? Should there be just audio, or should there be audio and video, or just video? Because there have been so many allegations against daycares and people at school being accused of this thing and that thing and all of these things that are happening. So I want to get y'all thoughts and input on this one to see what y'all think. Should there or should there not be?
I can see both ways. I can see why some teachers and even some students, maybe even some schools or daycares, would think it could be more of an intrusion and kind of lead to not getting a good, loose learning atmosphere. But at the same time, I can see why they want to do it to cover their backside.
Yeah.
Because
well, what you think?
Unfortunately, it's necessary these days.
Yeah.
Because of so many crazy things that are going on with some people who are in charge of our children and the children themselves. Audio is not enough because audio can be manipulated and contorted. You need some visual evidence to go along with it to put everything in full context. You don't know why somebody hit somebody or when somebody did something to somebody, but video will give you full context.
Yeah. What would y'all think?
I think it starts at home. Mic with
drop.
the parents. You know what I'm saying? Like, if the parents would teach their kids at home how to behave, then you wouldn't have to have no videos and no cameras and no all that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but what about at the daycare level then?
Oh, that's a different story.
You think
they
it should be?
They definitely need them.
Because there's been so many incidents that happened with a daycare worker with her child.
Yeah.
Because they frustrated.
I'm about to say.
Frustrated.
And
And then other kids biting other kids. You can see what happened with your child that day. You can see the cameras rolling. So what happened to you today?
So when do you think that you have a right to view these things? Only when something happens, or it should be a weekly thing? No, that's hours.
All access.
I was about to say same thing. So total access, all access, any day for that week. Any parent could come in at any time. I want to view what happened on Monday.
Yeah.
And they pull out that footage and they review from what happened on that day.
Well, what about even having
day.
access at real time?
Yeah. I kind of have it on your phone now with that. Sometimes with daycare.
You would
daycares, yeah.
Check on it, yeah.
But so now, if we get into the elementary and high school level,
Yeah.
so you don't think teachers need to be protected? Students need to be protected during this time?
Most definitely.
Because I wonder where I ain't never had no pretty teacher. Because all of this stuff that's coming out now.
I may have told this story before.
But you had a teacher?
It wasn't me.
Oh.
But I had just started my stint as the composer in residence at Chapman High School. And it was my third full year. And just fresh out of college was the new Spanish teacher. It's actually the Spanish teacher that replaced my Spanish teacher.
Female?
Yes, she was a female.
Okay.
She just got out of graduate school. She is 24 years old.
Mira, she said like, papi.
And
You want to learn that Spanish, papi?
And she was the talk of all the guys in the band. Like, oh, gosh, she's hot. I wish I'd take a Spanish. Because this French system, and so on and so on. Well, one of her students, who was 17,
17.
really took a liking to her. And she took a liking to him. And now they foolishly got it on in view of the door. Now, the doors at the old Chapman High School that I went to
Shut your mouth.
had big glass windows in the doors. They did that so you couldn't hide anything. So if you walk by, so if the principals walk by, they can see what's going on in the classroom. What? And they said all the desks had to be in view of that door. You couldn't hide the desk in the corner for things just like this. Her desk was not only in view of that door.
Yeah.
Her desk was parked right in front of the windows, and the blinders were open, and the windows led to the view of the front parking lot.
Now that was blind passion, G.
So students and other people were getting in their cars, and they just happened to look and see that the blinds were open, and she was laid spread eagle out on top of that desk, and he was wearing her out.
OMG.
Poppy, you've
wearing
been doing this,
outfit.
Poppy.
And needless to say, she was fired.
Of course.
She was fired immediately, and the student only got 2 days ISS.
Wow.
For putting it down. We're learning anatomy.
And he was known as a folk hero to a lot of the students, but to me, I was like, that's totally unfair. Well, yes, she should have been fired, yes, but that dude should have been expelled at the minimum.
Why?
Because he should not have let himself get in that position.
You got to think
do
about
that.
it. Right. But expelled, I think you got to remember he was still up under 18. And it was still considered a juvenile. So that's going to be
at the minimum,
a major factor.
At the minimum, out of school suspension.
Yeah.
He got 2 days ISS.
Yeah, I mean,
And he was treated like a
just
king.
poking out. I laying them mind down, you know what I mean?
Yeah. So with video there, that would be some deterrence unless you're just really, really starving for it. Okay, like they were, because they didn't even take time to.
I mean, they could have went somewhere. They could have went to the janitor closet or something.
You could have went on the floor out of view.
Out of view, yeah.
Like,
Yeah, she could have went and got to Walmart, got one of them little
They
trumpet,
wanted
man.
to get caught. They wanted people to
Yeah,
see.
yeah, I think so. Now that you think about it,
Yeah.
that's
That
something
was-
that was wanted.
That was crazy.
You had to have no video. Boy,
And of course, we had situations that happened in band. We had a couple of students that were caught. Well, there was one girl caught giving special service, as Barry Mack would say,
Yeah.
to another one of the students. Microphone lessons.
Yeah.
Adjusting the microphone, testing the levels.
1, 2, 1, 2.
How's your reflex? Your reflex is good.
And it led to the questions like,
What?
I mean, we have chaperones on the bus, but do we need to have cameras on buses? And then it led to the question, do we need to have cameras in the band room? Because some people try to sneak into the band room after hours. Like, those doors are locked, but people will break locks. And then that led to other conversations. Well, should cameras be in other places? We had an incident where kids were sneaking in at lunch behind the curtains
Well, y'all just
of
had a
the auditorium.
sex
And,
school.
and see, it's not
was
funny.
school not to
It's
go
not
to.
funny, but it was funny because the chorus. Because
Shoot, if I was that age, I'd be
In
like,
the-
where you at?
in the new high school or the newer high school, the band room, the chorus room, and the orchestra room have intercoms built into their room, so you can hear what's going on in the auditorium. So when they're having joint concerts, like if the orchestra's on stage and the band is next, the band would be in the band room waiting for the orchestra to finish. And when they finish, when they're on their last song, they will line up and be ready to go to have a smooth transition. And the chorus teacher never turned hers off because he said nobody should be in the auditorium during the time of my classes. And it was during lunch. They had staggered lunches, and two girls, mind you, snuck into the auditorium, went backstage when they did not know that could be picked up, and they getting it on. And
Wow.
she had to say, excuse me. Of course, she turned down the volume because she didn't want the rest of the class to keep listening.
Wow.
She went and she busted them, and one of them just happened to be one of her honors students in the honors course.
Oh, wow.
You'll be surprised.
So to help curb it, I can see why you would want to have those things in there to protect both students and teachers.
And I'm quite sure that you can have a lot of stories like that from many schools, man.
Mm-hmm.
Let alone at an elementary level
Or daycare level.
or daycare. So you just it's crazy because there was a case also that maybe a 4K teacher who was explaining to the director that the child was pulling another child on top of her, saying that she was just wanting her to tickle her. So, and this was not on camera, and they tried to get it try to get it out of her where all of this come from. And it turns out that it was her dad that said, they asked her the question, and it was her dad that tickles her with all of this stuff. And come to find out that this dude was actually doing this to this 4-year-old, and she was just the way that she was describing and telling exactly as a 4-year-old You know, it was just, you know, surprising. Like, yo, how could a 4-year-old be able to describe or talk about this type of stuff? So, and it can also help protect the teachers, because there are things that kids would say that teachers are doing, and it's not even the case, just because they feel like they're being mean to them.
Yeah.
So it's one of those twofold things, the pros and the cons. It has its ways, but I think if you have it, you just be able to just deal with it and know that it's there, and to keep you also on your P's and Q's and keep you safe as well as the other children.
Don't go anywhere. We got more inspiration and information for you right after this.
Sight Beyond Sight Entertainment is now giving piano, drums, and vocal lessons to all those who are interested. Looking for a place for you or your group to record your project? Sight Beyond Sight Entertainment has the available studio time you're looking for. For more information on how to book your studio time or to sign up for lessons, call us 864-529-5360. Reach out to us on Facebook, Sight Beyond Sight Entertainment, or by email, sightbeyondsight7@gmail.com.
This your girl, TyBoogie, and I want to welcome you back to Sight Beyond Sight Entertainment Podcast. Enjoy.
We'll go to the next part. You got trivia fact cards today? Your music trivia.
Yeah.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, it's going to be TyBoogie and her trivia facts.
All right. Who does Outkast say "Sorry, Miss Jackson's" goes out to?
Besides the obvious Miss Jackson?
Mm-hmm.
Isn't it Erykah Badu?
No.
Yes.
It's a line he say.
I thought it was.
Sorry, Miss
It's
Jackson
about Erykah
goes out
Badu's mother.
to.
It's Baby Mama.
Yeah, baby mama's
Yeah.
Baby mama's mama's.
Yeah. But it is Erykah, though. But we have to say the right one, G.
Yes, it's a.
People think we're so dumb, G, because we've been missing
No,
this.
they're not. I'm talking about the actual part. That's in the song when he rap.
Yeah, I know, but
No.
people been listening. They're like, how in the world we've been like they're asking us, are we really black?
I've gotten that all my life. I'm used to that.
Like, how do y'all not know this? And then you supposed to be a DJ? I'm like,
I've literally gotten that
just
question all
lighten
my
up.
life. And then when I went to Furman's, you really ain't black if you go into Furman's. Like, I'm smart.
Yeah.
Deal with
What's wrong
it.
with this?
What he said. He can still.
Smart, deal with it.
Yeah. He was down. He be like them children in the band teaching how to blow a trumpet. See?
Okay.
All right, what you got?
If you really want to party with Busta Rhymes,
Uh-oh.
what must he see?
Your hands, cuz. Put your hands where my eyes can see.
What you got for him?
Shut up. That's my boy, man. You know, he just knew he was right, man. He just come out.
Dude, he just yelled it.
Yeah.
Okay.
For clarification, since we're on Busta Rhymes, it was a BET award they gave him to justify him not getting any Grammy nominations. They gave him a BET Lifetime Achievement Award.
Right. That's messed up.
Which is the same level, yeah. Okay. Right.
All right.
But he should get a Lifetime Achievement Grammy.
I think so too.
Yes.
Okay. Wu-Tang said cash rules what? A, the world. B, everything in the country. C, everything around me. D, all of them.
Everything around me.
Yeah.
Please get the money. Dollar bill, y'all.
Yeah.
Okay. Who did Tupac say got a baby?
Brenda. Mama B.
Got a baby.
Okay. If Nas, my damn, Nas
There
came
we
up.
go.
Nas came up.
Yeah.
If Nas and Lauryn Hill ruled the world, what would they do?
Free all my sons.
Yep. Okay.
Love them,
baby. All right, G.
Please.
Imagine that.
Yeah.
If you were swagging and surfing, you're clean like swag and not surf. Clean like
Like a jerk.
Dish detergent.
They say that.
Swag and I say yes.
I ain't heard that one. I was
Swag and
lost
Smurf.
myself.
Got to be more careful.
Okay. What is Jeezy going to do right after he stack his flow?
I should know that.
Yeah, you should start that.
Yeah, they said you the hood Mona Lisa. What's
Oh,
happening?
come on now. Come on now. Say it again, sure.
What is Jeezy gonna do after he stack his flow? First, I'm gonna, and then what?
Get some more.
Stack some more. You close. You
No,
close.
yeah. Oh,
Okay.
man. What you got?
What does Trina got that's big like the sun?
Yeah.
That's it.
I was going to yell class, but couldn't get it out fast
Oh
enough.
man, this is gonna be hard, but just gotta come up with another word.
Okay.
What's Too Short favorite word?
Itch. Itch.
Okay,
It's
this
itching.
this gonna be hard.
Well, I got a good acronym. A big itch that causes hemorrhoids.
It's only one word. Who? Mike Jones. Who? Mike Jones song.
Oh, I thought it was.
That's how you got. Who? I was like, who gonna get that one? Mike Jones.
Oh, shucks. No.
Okay.
People are liking this segment, too. So,
They do?
yeah.
What did Biggie tell you to do after you throw your rollies in the sky?
Throw your rollers in the sky.
Get high.
Wave them side to side.
Wave them. But I'm throwing them in the air. I'm gonna wave them outside, baby. See? This is why he didn't last long. What's your next one?
Okay. Kanye West says, if you're no punk, what should you holler?
We want prenup.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Go. Yeah, all right.
I ain't saying she
Want another
go.
one?
Yes, give me another one.
Why does Plies say she is an animal?
Oh, he nasty. That's why.
No.
No, I know.
Oh.
But if I heard that. I heard his music now. Like, why she said why he said she's
Why
an
does
animal?
Plies say she's an animal?
Gee, you know that?
Mm-mm.
Because he got her sex game right.
He brought the beast out of her. Okay.
He say that or no?
I guess I might.
What song is this?
No.
I can't remember.
Oh.
What's a goon to a goblin? Nothing.
Okay.
I can't remember what song. Okay.
That's what's up.
One more?
Yeah, you one more, yeah.
Okay. According to Young B, what should you have on one side of your chicken noodle soup?
A soda.
Soda on the
Yep.
side.
Yeah. Soda. Yeah, we didn't get that. Something would have really been wrong with us.
Something would be wrong.
Gosh, to be more
Some of them I
careful.
couldn't get neither. So.
Did one come through yet?
Hold on, let me check.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, it's TyBoogie and our new segment here, music trivia, to see how smart we are and how much musical genius we really are.
All right.
Do
Some
we
of them
listen to the
things-
lyrics or do we not?
Do we pay attention to the lyrics? That's
Yeah.
another thing too.
Not unless we like the song.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, but if the beat good, we just listening to the beat because it's making you move, making you groove.
And then we sing to it like we know what we sing,
Yeah,
but
exactly.
we really don't.
You know,
We really don't.
really making them feel good. All right, right. So the next part is about the parents showing favoritism over the other child. And do we think this traumatizes children in the future?
Yes.
Or does we, do it, some children just pay it no mind and brush it off? I think so too. That it traumatizes a lot of people, and it makes you feel like, especially those, if you raised by your parents was to drop you off to your grandparents or another family member, and then they're taking care of that family member. There are people who go through this all the time. And most parents don't really think or try to understand that this really had took a toll on this child or vice versa. And then they wonder why now the child is probably taking more to the other parent than them.
Sometimes I don't think the parents know that they're doing that. I don't think, because in my situation, I felt like since I was the oldest, it was a little different. I was the oldest, so I got three siblings, two other siblings. So one had a blood transfusion, and the other, she was good. But I think my mama favored the middle child more because of the blood transfusion and that she almost lost her. And I used to be upset and not understand, but then I wasn't mad, I wasn't upset, but you could tell. You know what I'm saying? Like you could tell it was favoritism. It was she clung to her more. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But, I mean, I get it, but it just made me stronger.
Okay, see, it had
and more independent.
Yeah, see that, and not dependable. And that's what happens, and then they wonder why you don't ask them for some things or certain things like that, or feel like you're needy. And then, but yet it also makes it be like, hey, that child needs you too, because just because they got it going on and we feel like they got it going on and everything look good and everything look gravy, that person is still going through something. That person still need that touch, that love, or that hug, or that word. That's to say I love you, and they just forget. And we know that parenthood is not taught. You can't go to class for it. They can teach you can go through all this stuff, and you still can't get it right now. You still learning. Once you have a child, you're still learning, whether it's a niece, nephew, or nephew, niece, or something like that.
Sure. See, I was.
Go ahead, Jay.
I was that middle child that was in that situation. I am the middle of three boys, and I've said on this podcast before that I literally died because of a blood sugar of 2,320. And doctors told my mom and dad, if he makes it through after we brought him back to life, there's a 15% chance that he would be a special needs person for the rest of his life. So when I came through that and overcame all of that, I got more attention that I didn't necessarily want, but I felt more hovered around. Everybody helicoptered around me because I was the new diabetic. I was the one that died. I was the one that had to learn how to walk again. I was the one that had to go through all these things. And so every time I turned around, they were checking I was okay. Are you okay? Are you fine? You feel good? You tired? And it got a little aggravating to me. And I also saw the toll it was taking on my older brother and my younger brother. They're like, why is he getting all the attention? He's better now. Let him go. Let him be. And it kept hovering over me, even into my adult life. It kept hovering over me and I got a little resentful because I kept thinking, okay, you don't think I can take care of myself. So I got to the point where I not only got more independent, I stopped asking for stuff. If I stop asking for stuff, maybe they'll get the hint, okay, I'm trying to make this happen on my own.
Well, it made you stubborn.
Yeah, it really did. It really did because I didn't want everybody, because it started to spread around the church.
Yeah.
Everybody was hovering. And then when I lost my eyesight, it just got triply worse. Yeah. And now people are thinking, now he really can't do, so I've got to help him. No, you don't got to help me. You don't have to help me until I ask you to help me. And then that's it. So it made me a little resentful. But I also saw the toll it was taking on my older brother and my younger brother, who was like, all right, enough. He's fine. Let it go.
Did y'all hear the main thing that G said that was very important?
What was that?
That they said that he was going to be
fine.
No. And he has it, and I just want her to get it. And this goes beyond the oysters. He said that it's going to be a special need.
Why you say it like that?
Yeah.
So you can see what I'm saying, and you can see what he's saying.
He needs
A special
needs.
Yeah.
Oh.
Mr. G just fine. Ain't no special needs about him.
Uh-huh.
He is just fine.
I said he was fine.
Maybe
He's fine.
I don't like where this podcast is going. Again. You think I'd be used to this every week?
Oh,
But
God.
I'm not used to this every week.
It's your pastor. It's your pastor.
It got an SWV moment.
Oh.
You know, every now and then it happens. You get weak in the knee.
Oh.
You know, you
Turn
can hardly
red,
breathe.
too. I seen that
It's
face.
red. He got red?
Yeah.
Shut your mouth.
Mr. G.
Boy, he been blessing. Yeah. One lady just snatched him out of church yesterday.
Oh,
But he
we're
was
going to
hot.
start this again.
But he was hot.
Yes, it happened for real.
So you got, man, you got competition everywhere.
Oh,
boy.
snap.
Mr. G is,
What
this is
happened?
2025. Mr. G is coming alive,
He
y'all.
said that, remember?
Yeah. He's popping
He
out.
said, I'm Mr. G.
Yeah, he sure did. Poked his chest out, probably
poked
rubbed
his
the little
chest like
boy
that.
in.
Don't stop playing with him.
Huh?
Y'all crazy.
Stop playing with him, bro.
It's your time.
Nah, this your season.
Be fine.
Huh? It's your time to be
2025.
fine.
Mine.
Oh,
You done said long enough. That wine is
gotta
powerful.
get up there.
But yeah, but I know we were talking about the sibling thing, and you know, I used to think that they're always sometimes
Don't
they
cry,
call it
G, don't cry.
favoritism. Mr. G can handle it. Mr. G,
Oh,
G.
he handle it?
Yeah, he handle it. He can handle
No,
it.
right now.
That's
He
my
need
prosthetic
to get
eye.
back up.
Yeah,
Oh, that's what it is?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Which one?
The left.
His
Okay.
left is his prophet.
Oh,
He's a
he
prophet.
said that was a
Yeah.
enough.
Yeah. Do we need to step up?
I know.
We can all step out. That's what he got going on.
Oh, you old scaredy cat. Yeah, but you got to get these understanding. Communication is actually the key, but sometimes you feel like we're doing communication and comprehension has to be in the same area. Because, it's just like some people just can't comprehend how they're hurting someone or they're overlooking someone or treating someone different. And, you can repeat it 1,000 times and, it's just like some people just don't get it.
And that's the true meaning of the idiom, the path to hell is paved with good intentions. You have all the good intentions in the world, but you don't know the ramifications and the consequences it's causing, especially to other people.
Yeah.
And even the person you're doing that to.
We got to get Jason back on because because he was an only child. And I wonder how it felt not having any. No, he wasn't.
No, he wasn't.
He had 8 of them. No, it was somebody else that was the only child. My bad, Jason. He be listening to you, y'all.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, he be listening.
Jason Barber.
Yeah. See?
I blinked my eye and see that, though.
See?
No trigger.
No.
Well, I was the middle girl.
Yeah.
Because my mom had 3 daughters and 1 son.
Okay.
She babied that baby boy. That was her baby boy.
Did it seem like all the boys always
Yeah,
get
he was
the
the only
teaching?
boy, though. Come on, now she
Yeah.
had 3 girls.
In other relationships, in other family, and like the boys would always seem to get the better treatment than the girls. The girls
Yeah,
seem
he
to be
had to
so
clean
hard
up
on
or
them.
nothing.
Yeah.
She had to do everything for him.
I'm hearing that now for so many young people, though.
Oh.
That the girls seem to always get it harder than the boys.
The boys.
See, and I
Because it's
made
the
that.
old boys will be boys adage, especially when they're younger and they're going, they misbehave.
Yeah.
Boys, he's just growing out of it. He's just a tough phase. And if a girl acts up, then she's called fast.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. So if the boy putting out
Call
there,
me
putting that
fast.
thing out, they call you fast too?
fast.
No.
Y'all was fast?
No, not me.
It was me.
It was you.
It was me.
Yeah, that's right. Tell the truth, shame the devil, ain't it?
But I didn't make myself fast.
Right.
It wasn't me.
See, somebody did it.
Life
did
happens. Yeah, life happens. Things happens, and then you think I'm fast, but
Yeah, the woman gets the
nothing
blunt
about
of
it
it. The guy
'cause
gets
you-
high. Let's going back to the teacher. The boy gets a high five, and the woman gets shamed.
Oh,
The shame walk has to do with the woman, not the guy.
But ain't no shame in your game, though, is it? Tisha? No shame in your game, huh?
I grew into myself.
Okay.
You know what I think though? When
What's that?
when they say girls fast or their sons act up, is a reason behind it. Instead of trying to punish them and call them this and that, figure out what happened, why they that way.
Yeah.
That's all it is. Back in the day, you just you gonna get your butt whipped if you do that. They didn't try to figure out why you acting out. What
Stop being
happened to you?
fast.
Yeah.
This, that, and that.
Yeah.
But I cannot stand for a little girl to come and sit on my lap.
Me either.
You know, the grandbabies or something like that. But when you get in a certain age, you got to sit right here beside me. I cannot.
Right.
Because at a certain age, you just got to stop. And most people be like, well, no, that's just showing love, this, that, and the third. No, there's a certain times you don't, as a man, you just don't do that.
Now, that's one thing our mama taught us at first. She said, never sit on a man's lap or put your hand in their pocket. Because of something that happened to her, she trained us that. I never knew why until later on, but she said never. Never sit on a man's lap or put your hand in his pocket. I didn't know what that meant till
I've heard
later.
this, but the pocket situation is I had to fix my earpod. It's a pick. I mean, they say it's a trick to act as if you're going to get a candy, and they would do something that's being an ignorant idiot and the tricking the girls, man. And you got these sickos now doing it to these little boys. It's bad enough you doing it to our little girls, man.
Right.
But when you've done it to a boy, you destroying manhood.
Womanhood.
Womanhood. Because you're not giving that woman a chance to grow up.
Right.
That child to grow up, to be a woman. You're creating a woman at an early age. Just because she may be 10 or 9. You see, you're having babies at a 9-year-old.
And
I mean,
that's why
9
they call
years.
them fast.
Yeah.
Yeah, it goes back to the story we talked about. What was it, last year or the year before, where you brought the story of the
youngest
woman to give birth.
Give birth.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And it was her. I think it was her mother's boyfriend or something like that.
Or the deacon. Was the deacon of the church?
Deacon of the church.
Sneaking in her room.
And she went to tell her about it, and he just called her fast. And then the pastor took her to another place, and then on the way, the pastor raped her as well.
She was scared as hell. Because who do you tell? If everybody looking up to this person and everybody is worshiping this person, I'm telling them, I'm making this person look bad. So they going to tell me, girl, hush, you don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, you fat. You probably did something.
Yo, I mean,
You're
it's...
just trying to get him in
And
trouble.
then make it's your fault.
So then you don't want to say nothing to nobody.
Nobody.
And so you're forced into adulthood, and then the chances of you going to do that to somebody else in your adult life raises 400%. So the cycle continues.
Right.
Not by any making of your own.
Yeah.
Right.
So we pray for those who are feeling alone and feeling like they have no mother figure or no father figure because
Or protector.
Or protector.
Yeah.
And they're being looked over. Even in your adult age, man.
Yeah.
You know, and they say, well, the Bible tells us we got to honor our mother and father. But you got to understand one thing, you know, the best honor is to stay in your space and protect your mindset. Protect your space because, you know, you don't want to do nothing that's going to upset your space.
Right.
So, may the Lord, wait, no.
What? Yeah, church.
My bad. Yeah, watch between me and thee, right? But y'all remember to make sure that you always laugh and keep yourself encouraged. No matter what's going on. And I appreciate you always, all of you that listen to the show. Every last one of you. Even the ones that I really don't know. And the ones that I think that don't listen, they be listening to the show. So I thank you so much. You know, toodles. Toodles. Thank you, boo-boo. Thank you. TyBoogie, what we want them to do?
Go let it hurt.
Don't let it what?
Let it heal. And let it go.
That's what she said, y'all.
Peace.
We out of here, man. Thank you so much, Mr. G. Turner Red. We'll have the fire truck in here next week.
Shout out to new listeners in Norway.
Norway, California.
What?
Huh?
Thank you for
for listening to the Sight Beyond Sight Entertainment Podcast, a podcast of inspiration and information, a production of Sight Beyond Sight Entertainment. If you have a question that you would like to submit to the podcast to be answered by Pastor Happy Feet and the crew, drop us a voicemail at 864-256-0922. Also, check out more episodes and content on our Facebook page, Sight Beyond Sight Entertainment, on X at Podcast Sight 4, and reach out to us via email, sightbeyondsight7@gmail.com. God bless, and always remember,
Let it hurt, let it heal, and let it go. Peace.
Sight Beyond Sight Entertainment is your home for quality, professional DJ and photography services, school functions, church events, weddings, you name it. Sight Beyond Sight Entertainment is here to help make your event special just for you. We also offer audio recording time in our studio for you and your group, as well as piano and drum lessons for people of all ages. For more information, reach out to us on our Facebook page, Sight Beyond Sight Entertainment. Call us at 864-529-5360, or reach out to us via email at sightbeyondsight7@gmail.com.
Tisha, you need talking to Mike.
Tisha, you say something to your
I
man.
don't know how to talk to the mic.
Shoot.
Okay.
Oh, that's funny.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear
You gotta
you.
come to it. You gotta come in front of
I don't
it.
need to put that deaf close to my face.
We gotta be able to hear you.
You can hear me.
You know, Virgin.
It does make a difference on your podcast
Yeah.
because
Yeah,
just
we gotta
because
hear
it's in
I
front
don't
of
want
you,
you to sound far
away.
Can you hear me now?
Oh, yeah. Get up on that thing. Get up on that thing. You know how to work it. Please show me down, girl. How you work it?
Yeah, choked today the second time. Like,
What's up with that? Don, you getting all this, G?
it's a recording.
Okay. Let's go.
yo.
Yeah, that's some good stuff there.
yo, yo. Oh, it's recording?
Yo, yes, we recording, baby. We live, baby. We live.
Start that one in right now.
Yeah.
Let's go.